I will say that the reasons we should see this finally is the implementations are in full mode. The money from the budget will cover the employee salaries, activate the contracts to improve their national airport, and complete the funding to have their rail line active with Iran. Let's not forget the French $28 billion contract to build their electric plant. All awaiting the reissued dinar. It's free as always and only takes a sec. If you invested in the dinar and spend time on the site, you don't want to miss something very important because you're not on the list. I'm so confused about humanitarian projects. There's no such thing. And there is no such thing as any project out there that's going to give you more than what the CBI is going to give. Don't be gullible. Don't be greedy. Don't let the serpent tempt you to be glutinous. Before the end of the month, we're gonna announce they have almost $140 billion in reserve. Iraq's gearing to go international, and you can see that with all the trade that's done with China, Japan, United States of America, Canada, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Iran, the borders, trucking, everything is coming together. Iraq's oil capacity and output is increasing. The non-oil revenues are increasing, and they're exporting agriculture, and their credit rating is in good standing. They're basically saying we're open for business. It's stuff we've never seen before. It's phenomenal. On Sunday, the leader of the Al-Fatah alliance, Uday Abdul Hadi, described 2023 as the year of failure of American plans in Iraq. Abdul Hadi said in an interview with Al-Maluma, "Washington is deliberately pursuing a multiple agenda in the Iraqi arena, the first and last goal of which is to make it weak and in a state of instability, while pushing to keep the infrastructure of services, especially in the energy file, marginalized and unable to meet the local demand for electricity in order to use it as a card. Pressure on governments." He added, 2023 can be described as a year of failure for the American agenda. Starting from its failure to disrupt the oil agreement with Tehran to the continuity of importing gas to maintain the operation of electricity production plants after the failure of 4 attempts to disrupt it, all the way to confronting attempts to use the dollar to create an economic crisis through the markets by raising the prices of materials, food. He pointed out that the American role in the Middle East has begun to decline significantly, especially since many countries have begun to distrust Washington as it is the main cause of many crises and was behind the emergence of a series of terrorist organizations over the past 4 decades. America has a series of military bases in the Middle East, including Iraq, and it is trying through hegemony to impose its agenda, which primarily takes into account the interests of Tel Aviv.